Hey, Paul.
Hey, Mike.
Are we good? Hey, Paul. How you doing? Everything good?
Everything's fantastic.
Great, great. How's Graphic Scanner for you?
So far, so good.
Yeah. We've been working for about 10 years, and I've seen the HV evolution within the past 10 years, and I think you guys are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Where do you see the market going?
Great question there. It's going fast where it's going right now.
Correct.
So everything's becoming more digitized, everything's becoming shorter run lengths, everything's becoming more customized, everything is becoming more, how should I put it, more urgent because people don't have the patience, budgets have shorter timelines, so you got to get those decisions out there.
So you're saying everything's going to be on demand. So the future is looking like on demand,
correct.
Single order, one-off.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing for our industry because it allows us to make a little bit more money, right? Margins are going to increase because it's not easy to do one-off that quickly, right? Which is great for the industry, right?
Well, that's what happened during supply or during the pandemic. So just think about it. Supply chain kind of came to a standstill. Digital kind of helped save the day to a certain degree once we could kind of get things going again. But that'll never ever really happen again to the extent of how far it actually went. So imagine the future here now. Point of sale, the media comes in and scares people. All of a sudden they think there's something about to happen. And it just recently happened with cough medicine, okay? So there's a big cold coming, new strain coming, people panic, and guess what? They go into the stores and they buy up all the product that's there. Well, the product that's in the store there was actually forecasted 24 months ago based on previous information and data points built from an algorithm trying to predict the future numbers that you actually need. It should feed the behavior. Well, when you throw in an anomaly or a shot across the bow in there, it messes things up. So if there's a run on the bank, as I'll refer to it, and you go into Shoppers Drug Mart here, and everybody's buying all this stuff, well, at the point of sale moment, it'll be able to feed all that information back to a digital supply chain so that they can turn those machines on. It's not going to save the day, but it can slow things down, reduce the edges, not make them as sharp, so they continue to move. We can get necessary medicine, necessary goods out there, and product that people need.
Exactly, and I know that you guys are pushing sustainability, which is a great thing. Yeah. I think all of us as printers should work on sustainability because it's our environment and we want to keep our earth clean and going. What products do you recommend for users that want to sell high value sustainable products? What do you think they should be selling? Because as you know, we're dealing with a lot of resellers and we want to give them the opportunities to be in the market faster than their competition.
Just give the consumer what they want. Any package out there, you can do one of. You can feel the heartbeat of what a demand is going on out there. You don't need to go and print 500 or 5,000 or 20,000 in order to think that it may get sold here at the end of the day. So you are able to actually print on demand. So in regards to the packaging world that's happening, imagine if everything went digital right now, you would eliminate 25% of the world's waste in the supply chain.
It is, yeah, we know that. And I know your inks are very sustainable inks.
Right from folding carton, general commercial print, to flexible packaging, folding carton. It's all the exact same ink. That's what makes HP extremely unique, and anybody who becomes our partner, it's a single flavor right across all the platforms.
And one of the other questions, we've been serving the commercial printing sector for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's been really hard to evolve commercial printers.
Right.
The good thing about some of our resellers is that they're intelligent, they're listening, and they're upbeat. If they're just doing commercial print, or let's say 70-80% of their revenue is commercial print, what would you recommend for them to do?
So keep doing what you're doing, invest in technology that can help you streamline, improve your bottom line, efficiency, and then you can kind of continue with that growth. But you might want to start thinking about diversification now. So the hottest thing right now is to get into labels, okay? One of the hottest markets out there in trends. It's a mature digital market now to a certain degree. During the pandemic, it took off, and not because we were doing like an offset transfer style, which is in the commercial world. It's because of the rise of the new small, medium-sized consumer and brand owner that was created.
And startups.
It's crazy. The other is flexible packaging. Listen, it's just happening.
Booming,
so that is critical infrastructure that we need to have across Canada from coast to coast to coast to be able to feed the different markets so that we make more sustainable solutions on demand in your region, reduce the amount of carbon footprint on shipping products and all that kind of stuff.
Great. And last question, I think in the commercial printing world, margins have been crushed. And I think it's because the way commercial printers look at their whole business and everything. What do you recommend for those commercial printers that are still stuck in that loop?
Pricing pressures, You got to remove the bottlenecks. You got to improve labor, you got to repurpose labor, you got to streamline, You got to be able to get that docket, that information straight to the press without all the friction points that you have currently within the, within a typical general commercial printer.
Yep.
Not like you.
Obviously.
Okay, basically your files are running straight through.
Yeah,
to the
we're
press.
automated. Yeah.
So that's why SinaLite is extremely important part of the supply chain, servicing the market. You do labels once you diversify
Folding
packaging.
Yeah, flexible packaging is coming. Folding cartons coming right now.
Same concept applies.
Exactly. Paul, thank you so much for your time.
Mike, thank you so much for being our premier partner.
Likewise,
and
thanks
love
for
working
partying with
you.
us.